Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Showing a little burst so far. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Escape. Prescott is hit. He lost the football. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, there's zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. You know how precious this ball is in this game? Got to take care of it.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11. Talk about a clutch time to come through with a big run there, huh, Brock? You never want to go 3 and out from your own side of the field.
Now, you know what those big guys like at the line of scrimmage, too? They like a chunky run. They don't mind being chunky themselves, and that won't move the chains.
Dak to the air here. He's in trouble again, and he's going to go down. 2nd time on this opening series. And that is the 2nd time they've gotten to him already to open this game. Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Trying again following the sack. Dak vacates quickly left side. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. He takes it down to the 33. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Dak out of the pistol. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. Nicely done by the corner, Roger McCreary.
It's a 10-yard
And he is the latest to get to the quarterback on this opening series.
at the Texans' 43-yard line.
Working on 2nd down. Prescott. And he's going to be taken down back across midfield at the 49. That's Hargrave again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down. Cut for big yards on the right side. And a big play isn't quite big enough, Brock. After all that distance, still needed about one more step. It's 4th down. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Incomplete.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Williams starting with a pass here. That's complete. David Njoku. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd. Ward out the play action. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. Picks them up the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Texans' 1st down.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Williams off the play fake. Connection is made to Travis Etienne. They give him about 4, nothing beyond a catch, and hit got there quickly.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Williams to throw on seconds. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Now here's Williams. He finds Njoku complete. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that is the Texans' first down. Now their opening drive is certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. It's Etienne on the inside give. Great decision to bounce this outside, Brock. Gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's second down. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Play action. Williams. Almost another catch on this drive there, but the defender breaks this one up. So it's incomplete. Makes it third down.
It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Trying to pick it up here with Etienne. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only need a little bit, but all they can manage was a lone yard there, Brock. They're headed 4th down now.
You know what that's called, Kate? That is called block destruction. It is the only way in those situations defensively up front that you win in that manner. They destroyed it at the point of attack.
Off the play fake, Williams. It is caught left side. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop was made. First down coming up.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
They'll run again with Brown. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. And that tackle made by Blake Cashman. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Here's Prescott on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working from the pistol, Prescott. And that's going to end up an incomplete pass. Not on the quarterback there. That pass was dropped. It's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Handoff running left. It's a chance. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Williams on the play action. He rolls to his right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looked, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did.
Blowing the pressure, and they bring him down at his own 5-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Not a lot of real estate for them to work with here. It's 2nd and long. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
At his own 9-yard line. A gain of 4.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our second half. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Cowboys will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. 1st and 10 from the 32.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At the
Prescott will look to throw. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. And goes to the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Prescott. And he's going to be taken down back across midfield at the 49. That's Hargrave again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down. Here's Dak. He's going for it himself. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's such a bummer, Cade, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Cade, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He finds Brown right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Williams to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Oh man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. That's complete to Pittman. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Offense in a hurry up here. To the air here. Once more into the hands of Pittman. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
He held on to that for one reason and one reason alone, because he's got some kind of powerful grip strength. That was incredible to take that shot and still possess the ball.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Cowboys.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So after 3, we're still waiting on our first score of the contest. Somehow this game is still scoreless as we get set for our final quarter. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Here's Williams. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send it backwards on 3rd and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 4 yards.
They're going to switch things up at the line.
4th and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that gives Houston the 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Texans.
And before the snap, the officials whistle that play dead. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Texans want to end it in regulation if they can. Offense is set. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
On second down, Williams. He'll drop this down to Achane. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play. To throw. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Brown has the Houston touchdown.
Chase Brown, ball carrier.
So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the 4th. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's Robinson with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He dodged the tackle. Dancing past him. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
As quarterbacks, Kate, yeah, you'll hear us say things like our best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers. But a returner who could give you a short field coming out just like that, well, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
He'll look to throw it. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Delivers another one to Williams. He's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. 1st down coming up. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL,
and it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now with extra points will give him the lead and maybe the win. Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after.
For the extra point.
And it's good as that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this one.
The score, Cowboys 7, Texans 6.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Connecting on the slant. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. And that gives the Texans a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
Here he is to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Back to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Now here's Williams. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now Williams. He's not going to be able to get rid of it. They got to him. There's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap. 7 seconds remaining. This might be it for them. Now to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. I know you love to call this the money down, Brock, and on that 3rd down, that pass rush just got paid.
Woo, look at you right there. That's their job. I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front 7, Kate, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. They're secondary. They want to get home, and they did.
Trying to push deep downfield. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Throw over the middle, cut by Brown. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he cuts it back right. Touchdown, Chicago!
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
And that is how you take down a challenge, baby. You have some...
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go with Hampton. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down by Gregory Rousseau. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
They'll go again with Hampton. The ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Here's 3rd and 2. Shotgun now for Herbert. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on downs.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Oh, and the pressure is there. They're going to get to him on their very first snap. Foye Oluokun. And after the play, it's 2nd down now and 17. Williams set to pass. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Williams on the play action. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Defense gets to him, shells him out, gain of about 16 before they did so. And that is a San Francisco first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Now a 2nd down throw for Williams. That one connects. And in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Nice job beating that ultimate team challenge. If you left any stars out there, you can always replay it to pick them up. Or if you got them all already, find a new challenge to tackle. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Dumps it off to Achane. He'll go out of bounds there. Downfield after about 21 yards. It will be 1st down, 49ers.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
To throw is Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 2nd, Williams. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Right back to Worthy. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And that does it for that challenge. You picked up the victory. Keep things going. There's more out there to overcome. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Let's start this drive with Achane. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They run the counter to Achane. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought to the ground by D. Winters.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Look at this effort, just enough to driving forward, gets them the first.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
On play action, here's Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Williams on 1st and 10. That last play moving him 16 to 20 throwing the football thus far. Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. Guys, man, that's Brown again. Met there, and the contact takes him to the sideline. It's going to be about a 22-yard gain. And that is good for an Atlanta first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down. So we're through 3 here. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. To throw, Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Running for it, it's Achane. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. All right, you picked up the win. Nicely done. So what's next for you? Replay a challenge, pick a new one, or just get your rewards?
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't...
Josh Jacobs finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs, touchdown Packers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. And they bring them down inside the 25-yard line. Trying to keep the momentum going after the turnover. They have delivered with a quick first down. From the gun, Rodgers. That one out wide. Dowdle. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the Eagles' 22-yard line.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Third and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he'll be forced to throw this one away. Good job by the defense. They stiffen and sets up fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will tie this game up here late in the first. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. That's caught right. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Jones. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That is the big fella, Nami Matabike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Jones. And this taken in by Downs. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run. And he loses the football a second time.
Wow, that ball was not free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 4th down, here's the option. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. First and 10, Taylor now. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Back to Taylor on first down. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
At the Eagles' 19-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It was Dante Fowler who got in there to bring him down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Downs going in motion left. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing Jones. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got it. And no sidestepping that here. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
On for the Colts field goal.
And his kick is good. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table. But trailing here in the first half still, but maybe, Charles, that'll help them get and the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Williams. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Incomplete.
I see the surprisingly face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To the air, Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. And complete on the right side to Bennett. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Achane again. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. Hayden got the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. He's hit and taken down after a 27-yard gain. And that will bring up a Rams first down.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
It's Achane on the inside give. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
3rd down now after that last completion. Lost him a bunch. Achane gets it. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seeing him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line, well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Well, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4. It's Rams foot, and he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles! Travis Achane brought one back earlier and now takes one across. Very good. You took on that challenge and picked up the victory. Pick out another. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Offside.
And no surprise here, they decline the flag. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. And a good defensive play to knock that one out. So we've got 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended. Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Here's Swift. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Great job taking down that ultimate team challenge. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Out-muscles the defender to bring it in. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 30 yards. Did somebody lose track of downs on the sideline? They have brought the field goal team out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. The challenge got... Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now here's Williams. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh, my! What a play! He put that in one-handed! Big hitter on first down. 41 yards. Unconventional strategy here, to say the least. They'll try for a field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Couldn't pull out the win that time, but you can replay this as many times as you need to hit those goals. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Williams will look to throw. Connection is made to Travis Etienne. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripes.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. That is good for a Baltimore first down. Not quite sure what the thinking is here. They've brought out the kicking team. Ball in the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And he missed it. It's no good. Not the result you wanted, but that's okay. You can replay. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now Williams. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. To throw is Williams. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Moving into a couple. A couple of yards on the catch. Leaves him 2nd and 8.
At the Lions' 38-yard line.
Here's Williams. Chased out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Williams to throw. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Williams throwing on forward. Has him on the quick hitter. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the first. This drive is going to continue. Partner, I'm not sure I understand the strategy here. It looks like they're lining up for a field goal. He was good on his first attempt. A little over 45 here. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 1st and 10 for Williams. And he's now up to 5 completions for the drive on his 7 attempts. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Not quite sure the reasoning behind this. They're sending out the field goal unit. This from 35 yards away. And that is how you take down a challenge, baby. You have some momentum after that. Let's pick out another challenge and keep it going.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And nope,
Williams now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Willis to throw. That is intercepted. That's the safety, Kenny Downs. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. His throw caught. What about the 5? And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Well, I guess at the very least they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for a silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Here's first and goal. They'll run. Achane. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Achane is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle, Achane. And powering through at the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Achane gets it from the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw is Williams. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner. Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Yeah, big play there. When you have a running back that you could use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
This quarterback now 6 of 7 throwing it in this second half. He's got a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Williams. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
To throw once more. Here's Williams. Got his man. It's clear. Touchdown, Jaguars. David Njoku. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing now is Stroud. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
First down, Texans.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they are set to start the drive with first and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Caleb Downs on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the Jets' 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 9. They'll keep it on the ground, and here's Love. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. And now third, they only need 2 yards. Operating from the gun is Brissett. He'll get this off to Love. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone you want to get.
That is intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State. And the Jets will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
The Jets take over.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Now Achane. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it done. That's going to be good for a Jets first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
To throw, Williams. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. He's brought down, play goes for 11 yards. And that's going to be first down Jets.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Pass play now. And oh, he got it! Interception! Benjamin Morrison comes up with it.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talk about. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
Catch is made down the right sideline. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but so would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Here's the give to Irving. Oh, he lost the football. And the Jets recover it. All right, struggled a little bit that time. Change up your strategy and try it again. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to throw it. Rushes right there as he releases it. And it goes nowhere near the target. You can avoid a sack there, Brock. Get his 2nd down.
Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
Here's Williams again. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And that gives New York the 1st. Nice job beating that Ultimate Team Challenge. If you left any stars out there, you can always replay it to pick them up. Or, if you got them all already, find a new challenge.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to work. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 44 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down. They run again with Dowdle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On the run, it's Dowdle. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the challenge goals. And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. They run here with Dowdle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get that win. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Rodgers. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So give him a 5-yard pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. Throwing is Rodgers. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
6 terrific years with the Colts, and he also had 2 seasons over 1,000 yards. Michael Pittman adds another weapon for a Steelers offense that struggled to score in their bigger games last season.
Yeah, nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. A free safety rolling all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Congratulations on yet another victory. You can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Going across the field on target to Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. And a battle for this one. It is caught by the receiver. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Williams to the air once more. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. And the Giants are going to take over here at their own 22. They'll start this on the ground with Scattergood. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Dart gonna fake it to Scattergood and look to throw. Short, complete to Likely. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Achane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bills first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. To the left side, he's got Njoku.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown,
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
Throwing to start. Here's Dart. That is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
There's Concepcion. It's complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 12. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To the air once more is Dart. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing again, Dart. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Dart gonna throw it again. They'll try to work the screen with Connor. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up third and 2.
We'll try and run for this with Connor. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down.
Wishnowsky in punt formation.
Wishnowsky in there to punt. Kick is away. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
On the 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not, and it's a sack. Javon Hargrave in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That is Concepcion to the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Oh, that one intercepted. That's the Hall of Famer, Ronnie Lott.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Now it is 1st and goal. And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That one intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That is taken in left side by Thornton. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart, he'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart, moving to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This offense just continues to struggle finding any sort of rhythm, and it all starts with the pass protection. Even when they do account for all the defenders and they get a hat on a hat, they're just losing the battle up front.
They'll go, and here's Dart. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. On the carry, it's Achane. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
Tackle made by Ronnie Lott. A gain of 12. First down, Houston.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3 coming up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
A run, and it's Achane. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Houston.
How about that vision there, Mike? Is actually initially a good job by the defense. They plug up the middle of the field, and he has no choice but to bounce it and try to get to the outside. And he's going to use as much of the field as he can and try to win the race to the pylon.
And that is incomplete. See if that comes back to bite them a bit later on in this one. As for now, it remains a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. From the 6, here comes a return. Special teams has come up with the recovery. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. That'll bring up 2nd and long. A play fake. Now Williams. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. This will be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Williams. And this ball intercepted by J.C. Horn. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Williams pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To the air again goes Dart. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The throw is Dart. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Kayshon Boutte, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing is Dart. In trouble, and down he goes. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing, Dart. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. Looking for the home run ball deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A run here with Achane. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Well run with Achane. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Nick Cross up from the secondary to record the sack. 2nd and long coming up. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
Come to the line for 3rd down and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have a Texans first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long. Williams. And that's complete. to A.J. Brown.
Williams pass.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bucs 17-yard line.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Williams now to throw. He's got his big tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Texans. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Texans will line up for the
Trying to throw again. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
12. Buccaneers, nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1.
44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. James Conner, the intended target. 3rd down coming up. They'll go play action here with Dart. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
Escaping to his left.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively.
Let's go! Let's go!
Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Charlie Smith for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Charlie Smith to kick off.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Caleb going to throw right away. He'll dump this off to Achane. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
And their coach told us the other day that they wanted to get him in a nice groove right out of the gate. And one way to do that, give him quick throws where he can get the ball out of his hand in a hurry, as he did there.
Here's Williams. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll go. Achane. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 32. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Looking to throw is Williams. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here comes third and about a foot. Richardson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 36-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Achane here, they stay on the ground. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
2nd and 4.
Texans football to start quarter 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Throwing is Williams. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. But he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now 2nd and 3. They'll go play action here with Williams. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Williams going to look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw, Williams eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Achane. Touchdown, Houston. So they brought the extra point in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Called that a very strong gain of 24. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
The 49-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. Pass complete there to Harrison. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 2nd and 2. Now it's Richardson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for his running back out of the backfield. Luke Kuechly there defensively.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the shotgun, Richardson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to the air with Richardson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Richardson working from the gun. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Richardson to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. To throw, it's Williams. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To the air, Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second and 6. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Second and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Right back to Achane on second down. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
And the Texans first down.
Again, it's Achane. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Texans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. In motion right, that's Harrison. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A short one here, caught by McBride.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
They need 12 here. It's third down. Richardson out of the shotgun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll pitch it out to Achane. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. To rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And Richardson back to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And this one too low.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Harrison will go in motion left. Now Richardson. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And it's away in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. And look at this. Only takes him 1 play before they're able to drop it. Nnamdi Madubuike. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. And again, following the sack, Prescott. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing the double coverage, odds are against you.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble again, and he's going to go down. 2nd.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. It feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
Once again, it's Achane. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and he'll bring up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Seattle.
3rd down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
The gun with Achane. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Quick completion to start things out. And their first drive begins with a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. On the ground, here is Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's taken in by Achane. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Throwing is Williams. And And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth. They wind up turning it over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're taking the ball.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. It was the rookie from LSU who brought him down. This is 3rd and 6. Here's a handoff to Achane, running left, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart as they've got it with 4th down coming up. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. That's the Hall of Famer, Ronnie Lott.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. Off the bootleg, here is Dart on the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. On 2nd down, Achane. He's to the 10. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Seattle.
Here's Achane. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt. And although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Out of the gun. run. Here comes Dart. Now he'll work his way out right. And he's in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Seattle.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Gain of 24 yards. And the Texans first down.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
39-yard line.
On second down, it's Williams. Now a screen set up for Achane. Down the right sideline. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Devon Achane to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. That's a short one, caught by Loveland.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If they need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Holston Loveland was the intended receiver.
Let's hear it.
And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's third down.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Oh, falling away, what a throw. He drops it in there. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Throwing again, Dart. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. We'll try again here, second and 10. To the air once more is Dart. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first and 10, it's Williams. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. It'll be second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That one out wide to Achane. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll run with Achane. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Achane, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down, Seattle.
A run here with Achane. They'll carry this one inside the 20 into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really...
And he's in! Jackson Dart, touchdown Seahawks. That his second touchdown tonight. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Receiver in motion, going right. He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone, giving his team an 8-point margin.
Texans 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Achane. Now a hit, and he lost the football. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. On play action, it is Dart. A throw on the move is caught.
Thank you.